Hi everyone, it's Joni. I'm back on this afternoon to show you some of the things that I found at TJ Maxx and Marshalls lately. I think I've told you guys that most of my makeup I buy, that's where I buy it from. And I'm not a makeup snob. Um, I'll buy any brand that, works well. In Ulta, when I do shop in there, the brands that I look for are on the cheaper side of the store. Um, I look for Makeup Revolution, or is it Revolution Makeup? Really good product. I like their concealer. I like their eyeshadows. I have, I use a lot of NYX NYX products, and those go on sale a lot. So, like buy one, get one, or 50% off. But I do like high-end products better. I find that the pigmentation is better and they blend better, but it's not in my budget, to buy a lot of that makeup. I could probably buy a palette or two a year. But when I go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls, I find things for at least half off and sometimes more like 2/3 off. So I want to show you some of the things that I've found, I would say over the past 2 months there. Well, I only found one Dr. Brandt product. I can't say enough about them, the Dr. Brandt products, but I did find this there, and it was, I think it was $17, but Dr. Brandt products go for $40, $50, $60, so that was a really good price. It's Pores No More Age Fighting Mattifying Lotion, and this is a lotion that you would put on under your makeup. And I find that I need a very light lotion to put on under my makeup, or I just feel too hot. So I love this. It has a, you know what I mean. And it's terrific. Just need a little bit goes a long way. You all know I get the BoxyCharm. So, and I did find this, the vacuum cleaner. That is to help you with your pores. If your pores are enlarged like they are for me on my nose. This is called the vacuum cleaner, and it's a, where is it? This one is the vacuum cleaner. It's a mask, and you leave it on for like 10 minutes, and then you wash it off. And it's supposed to go deep into the pores and help you with blackheads and reduce the size of your pores. And I love this, but this I got in BoxyCharm. Yeah, I got this in BoxyCharm, the Luminizer Primer. I like more of a matte finish, so I'm like this about that. And this I bought. This is I think that I got this myself, the exfoliant. When you get exfoliants, you have to get ones that, are not the face scrubs, they have to have very fine, almost like very fine grit, in it to exfoliate, nothing too harsh and damaging to the skin. But I got this there too, I believe. I got this toner there. Now this is Elizabeth Arden, which is a good brand. Normal to dry skin, because I have drier skin. And this is alcohol-free toner. Toner is important, to get in there and clean your pores also. Get the oils off. And this was only $6. I mean, normally it had been at one point in TJ Maxx $7.99, but it was reduced to $6. The red label means it was on clearance, but I can't make out the label to see what it retails for normally. Usually they tell you, but I would bet this was like $15 or $20 at least. So I purchased that there. Too Faced is another brand I love. This was an eyeliner there that I got for $4.99, and this does have a label on it. And this would sell for $10. So that was a good price. And yeah, I love Too Faced products. And it's a nice long one. It has the smudger on the end. I don't use the smudger, but I wouldn't know what to do with it. But I got that there. You know, I just go in and pick like one or two things up at a time. This I got recently, and this I was so happy to get, and I don't have the packaging. I threw it out. But what it is it's made by Lorac. I love Lorac products. Lorac, I don't know how to say it. But this is a highlighter and bronzer duo. It's called Tantalizer. This is in the stores now, and this I got at TJ Maxx, but I think Marshall's has them too. So it's a little compact like this, and this you could throw in your makeup bag because it's not, you know, it doesn't look like a full-size product, and it's half of each. It has a mirror, but I'm not going to blind you with that. But it's a powder, foundation, not foundation, it's powder, bronzer, and illuminator. And look at those colors, they're beautiful. And this, you know, you could take on the go, you know, if you want to freshen up midway through, you know, an event, maybe a wedding or something. I got this there. This is Anastasia, Beverly Hills. They sell these there. They're there all the time for $4.99. They're single pots that you would put in a Z palette. I got this from BoxyCharm, the Z palette, but it's just like a magnetic palette that you put individual shades of, like this is a blush, and those are eyeshadows. This one I have already, so and it happens to be my favorite shade, and you can tell by the use. This one right here. Do I have the name? No, this is not the original packaging. That's China Rose, and this is not China Rose. China Rose is one of these two. I'm not sure, but just to keep it secure, it comes in these little plastic trays in this packaging, and if I get duplicates of something, I just, you know, store it. I don't open it up. But anyway, I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. Her eyeshadows, they blend very well. They stay on very well. They're very pigmented. I really can't say enough about her products. I bought this. This is made by Kat Von D. She is a tattoo artist, and she has her own makeup line. She sells really wonderful, what do you call it, contouring products. I love her contouring products, but I got one of her lipsticks. This is what I'm wearing now. Really came out of my comfort zone with this one. And I think I got this for $6. And lipstick in any makeup store, even a drugstore these days, you can't get for under $5. And this is a high-end lipstick. So, love Kat Von D. Okay. Drugstore. Now, talking about drugstore things, I got these this week. This is LA Girl lip liners. You'll also find a lot of LA makeup in the Dollar Tree, but these were in the CVS for buy one for $1.99 and get the second one half off. So you got one for $2 and one for $1. So I stocked up on a bunch of lip liners this week. Because lip liners, I don't care really what brand they are. Actually, my favorite is Rimmel, but I'll use any lip liner. I love this. This is LA Colors, the chunky lips from the Dollar Tree. Love, love, love those. The last thing I wanted to, oh no, I got two more things. I got this, and I don't know the price on this either, but I think it was maybe like $3.99 or $4.99. It's called Deep Shine Oil, made by Rusk. Never heard of the brand before, but I read what it had to say, and it sounded good, and I really just hoped it delivered, and it did. It's a protective oil treatment, smooths the cuticles and eliminates frizz for all hair types. And this is really good for me because, and it's alcohol free, and the number one ingredient in it is argan oil, and I usually do put argan oil in my hair. So you can put this in your hair wet as a heat protectant, or you can put this in your hair after it's dried to add shine and keep the frizz down. Just need a small amount. I mean, really, like drops. It doesn't come with a dropper, unfortunately, so it's really easy to over pour, but a little bit goes a long way. And that worked really well for me. The last thing I got, now this was $14.99, and it is usually, it says $36 here, but I would have to say in Sephora it'd probably be a lot more than that. So because I don't think Laura Geller, I don't think she sold in Ulta, only Sephora. But this is what I use in the summertime. Now these are full-size products, and this is how they come. And I used to turn my nose up at powdered foundations, but you know what? In the summertime where you're sweating and you know all the layers of stuff that you put on your skin makes you hot, this stuff is so good. You just put a little primer on, and then you take a brush like either one of these, you swirl it around, and you put it on your skin, and there's your foundation. And I have fair skin, so it's always hard for me to find fair. It seems that they always have the darker colors, and this is the bronzer that goes with it. It's got a little pink in it, like a chocolatey color and a cream color, and it's so pretty. And I just love her products. I use this, or I use Bare Minerals. They sell Bare Minerals there, and it just helps with you know, the summer heat. So that's all. I just wanted to show you some of the things that I got. So if you know you're walking around in there looking at the home decor or the clothing, stop by the makeup. You could find really nice hair products there. You can find makeup there at very reduced prices. And I don't know why. It could be that they changed the packaging, just like when the dollar store got all the e.l.f. products. It could be, you know, last year's version of what they're selling this year. I don't know. But just wanted to give you guys the heads up on that and show you some of the things I've gotten. All right, guys. You have a good afternoon. Bye.